I left high school like 5 years ago, I think. Ooh, was it 5? Somewhere there. And then, hey man, there's no jobs, guys. There's no jobs. Hey, Buffett.
Talk about it.
School leavers, the ones watching these videos,
Talk about it.
there's no jobs. And I know. But if I'm going around looking for this drink, I will find it. But if I go around not looking and not knowing what I want, I won't find anything. Same with opportunities, bro. You find an opportunity, if you look for it, it won't just come to you and say, Coco, how are you? So I interviewed him one time and he told me this one thing. He was just like, bro, I see that like God is your pillar, right? So sometimes when things don't make sense, TGDSOY, trust God and don't sleep on yourself. You feel me? That was number one. That was the first thing. Do it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Because
Fact.
it'll cost you nothing. You're already there. Just to stay an extra 30 minutes, you're going home to go sleep. My brother,
That's what you are rushing for.
if your bed is warm, so is your future.
But I mean, how you feeling, man?
I mean, I'm super soft like stay soft. You know the vibe.
Super soft like stay soft.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome guys to the Voice of the North. I'm your host, Plug Boy, and I'm back again with another episode. Today I got a very, very special guest, man. He goes by the name of Brice, the creative genius. He's here to give us some knowledge.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Something that we never knew that would happen, but today it happened. How you feeling, man?
Easy, my boy. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you for coming. Bro.
Eventually getting to me. Hey, man. Hey, this homie DM me. I don't know when, bro. I saw it. I'm like, I was at my homie's gig. He's here behind the scenes. Shout out to Smash.
Smash. Shout out to you.
I was at his gig, and then I saw this thing, and I'm like, oh, all I remember was a blue logo. I'm like, yeah, what was that thing, bro?
You're just so blue.
Yeah, that's the thing that stuck with me. And then I remember, then I had a gig with one of your boys, and then he was like, nah, dog, I have a homie, he's trying to reach. I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, oh shucks, I actually. And I was like, yeah, no, let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Finally, you're here, man. I appreciate you for taking the time, bro.
Yeah, nah, no pressure, bro.
You know, just for those who don't know, right? Give us a little bit of a background.
Alright.
Who is Brice, bro? Just a little bit of a background.
Okay, cool, guys. So, I go by the name of Brice Shabango, aka the creative genius, because you know, I'm the best that I can be. You know what I'm saying? So no beef, no shade to nobody. But I call myself a creative genius because I'm a creative and a genius. It's kind of like a positive mission statement. You know what I'm saying? So every time someone will call you your name, they're confessing that over your life. They are saying it's like a word of affirmation. Like if I say, yo, Plug Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm the connect.
Then you're the connect. You know what I'm saying? So that's the motive behind it, bro. You know, I just wanted a name that's purely just vibes and just clean, you know, so that whenever somebody says it, I'll feel good about myself and what I do. That's why I go by the name of Creative Genius. So guys, long story short, I'm a creative entrepreneur. I'm not just a regular entrepreneur because I'm all about creating and giving value. So that's why I put creative and entrepreneur together. I'm a businessman. I'm just a man. I'm just a boy. I'm just me, man. So to sum it up, man, I'm a creative entrepreneur who does like dabble in clothing and textiles. I have a few brands. I have 2 brands. I do photography, video.
We'll go into that.
I dance. Hey, I must go into that. Hey, bro, we'll be here the whole day.
We'll go into that. We'll go into that. Just a little bit.
So yeah, man, I'm an all-around creative, bro. I feel like I do many things, and I'm not done. Still yet to
we'll
come.
continue going.
So yeah, man. So let's see. Photographer, videographer, dancer, creative writer.
This is creative genius for
real.
real.
No, I'm a genius for real, bro. There's so many things that I do, bro. So I don't want to limit myself. So that's why I say just creative entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
When let me ask you, are you the first, last, second in the family?
Yo, bro, there's a lot, yo. You see, ne?
Yeah.
When God said, go forth and multiply, my dad took it serious, boy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think from my dad's side, I don't even know what number I am, bro. Ngapha, he's a double shooter, bro. So he shoots 2, boy. 2 at once. It's not just 1, bro. So I'm a twin. I have a brother, Flight Mode Capital, aka Basil.
Yeah.
So I'm one of two, right? But from my dad's side, there's many. There's like 13 or something, bro. It's crazy. And then from my mom's side, there's 3, and I'm the firstborn.
Oh, so you're the firstborn.
I'm the gang leader.
How's
the
the
mom's
how's
side.
the pressure though for you being the leader?
Yo, bro, it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
There's pressure, ne?
Yeah.
At first, I was like, people are talking dust here, saying, hey,
you're the
firstborn.
Hey, what?
But in actual fact, bro, there's indirect pressure because now you are number one. You are the star player.
Ooh.
You are Mbappe. You are Mo Salah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone is looking to you, bro. So the pressure is there, but it's kind of a thing of I'm setting the standard. So the pressure is something that I need because I grow nicer and properly under pressure. And it helps me realize that must stop sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
directly, there's no pressure from my brother. He's mainly just consuming everything that I'm putting out, just to the point where I keep him motivated to do what he does. And the moment I stop is the moment he'll stop, because you won't understand why someone who's so driven will
to
just
do
stop.
so much and you just stop.
Exactly, yeah.
Facts, bro. Facts. Let me ask you this, because you mentioned so much things that you do, right? And this is now what I was going in my head was, how do you deal with all that? Like from this. Like how do you structure that out? Because I'm interested in knowing about that part. Like,
bro.
how does that work out, bro? Because you're busy, eh?
Yeah, no. I'm not busy. I'm productive.
Yeah, productive. Yeah, exactly.
There's a difference, guys. Ne? There's a difference between being busy and being productive.
Yeah,
you can be busy doing nothing, but you can't be productive doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thanks.
So just make sure.
All right,
you're
take it back.
busy.
Productive.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite productive, bro. One thing I can say, man, it's not an easy road, right? But all of these things didn't just fall into my lap, right?
How did it start, though?
So it goes way back 5 years ago, bro. 5 years ago, I was just a boy, man. I was just a homie who wanted to grow up when they get older.
Yeah.
Right? Just live. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I left high school like 5 years ago, I think. Was it 5? Somewhere there. And then, hey, man, there's no jobs, guys. There's no jobs. Hey, Kafet.
Talk about it.
School leavers, the ones watching these videos,
Talk about it.
There's no jobs. And I know. But what are you going to do with that information? How are you going to solve that problem? I was like, hey, man, how am I going to solve this problem? I'm gonna start a side hustle, bro. So obviously I've learned like washing cars, all of that stuff, the basics, bro. And then sometimes you think, dog, so if I can wash 10 cars, that's $1,000 if I charge them clip. And if I do that 4 times a month, that's $4,000. My boy, you are working 1 day a week. Come on. You can't tell me that there's no jobs, bruh. You are just not looking for them,
you're just
bro.
not thinking.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm going around looking for this drink, I will find it. But if I go around not looking and not knowing what I want, I won't find anything. Same with opportunities, bro. You find an opportunity, if you look for it, it won't just come to you and say, Coco, how are you? You know what I'm saying? So
I'm learning, eh?
Yes, sir. So yeah, man. So it all started in 2019, bro. Middle of my gap year, I was just like, yo, bro, what am I gonna do to rack up the coins? And then I was like, hey, man, there was this one homie.
Yeah.
He's in the room. Shout out to BAFANA. He had a clothing brand called Bummed.
Oh, right? Yes,
and I'm not saying had because it's over. I'm saying had because, hey, man, the vision is about to be crazy.
Facts.
So, yeah, man, homie had a clothing brand. So we spoke and I saw, okay, homie is pushing a vision and a motive. And I was just like, hey, man, maybe I could do the same. And my vision and motive was just like owning the fact that I'm different and that my style doesn't make sense, but that's okay. You feel me? Hey, man, I was dressing dizzy, bro. Talking 30 degrees outside. I'm wearing a black hoodie with a pink t-shirt, bro. On top of it, not under, on top. Bro, it was crazy. It was a dark time in my life. But we overcome. Now we're looking clean, boy. You know
I mean, look at the drip, boy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my barber. Game changers, you know what I'm saying?
Never shit on your bow.
Yes,
Never shit on the bow. That's one thing you never do. You start looking like this, boy.
Yeah, and your girl also. But anyway. So yeah, man, I started a business, man. I started a clothing brand. I started with 5 clipper, boy.
500.
Yeah, but it wasn't mine. My one homie at church was just like, dog, I believe in your idea. Here's 5 clip. And then I was like, is this enough? I was like, nah. I spoke to Bafana, and then it's just like how I got an idea how he does his thing. Then I was like, 5 clipper. I went to factory, bought a white t-shirt and a yellow one. And then while I bought it, now I'm there by the what's it called? The flea market.
Yeah.
There's an embroidery brew at the back there. Then I was just like, you know what? Let me keep it simple. Just like Nike has this, just write the name of the brand. Misfit Drip was the name, right? And then I did it, bro. So now that 5 clipper is done, I have like clipper left, I just got like a Untold Nyan, KFC Nyan. I was like, I did it, bro. I did it. You feel me?
And that's how everything started.
And then, yeah, man, that's how it started, bro. And then 1 year later, I closed on 20 bands, bro. 20 bands the first year. 20 bands and some change. Right? And
From
then
500.
Yeah, from 5 clipper, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out to Shantae because she was the one who gave me that money. And then yeah, man, then the rest is history, bro. And then that's when I knew, okay, cool, bro. There's a possibility in this thing. All I gotta do is sell a t-shirt and one day I'll make this much money. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then yeah, man. That's how it all began, the creative journey, and then obviously everything else that I learned. Now, my target market was selling to the people where I met at youth and stuff like that. And then while I was there, I learned the different skills, which now I do professionally now. Photography. I was like, guys, there's no youth photographer. Let me take photos. Hey, man, I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to take pictures. I know nothing, bro. I never wanted to be creative, but it just happened. You feel me? Glory to God, bro.
Yeah, and about that, I was about to ask you. I see you a spiritual man, but I see you have a
yes, sir.
a clothing body. Is this one that you wear?
Yeah.
This
This is one of the pieces.
You know what I
Trinity
mean?
apparel.
And at the back it says God.
Then it says God the Father because God has my back. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. And how, and I want to talk about your spirituality, bro, like your spiritual life. You know what I mean? How did that help you in life? Like,
how did it help me?
Spirituality, in God way.
Yeah. Okay, cool, bro. So,
because before you finish, because I noticed a lot of our generation.
Yeah.
Right? And I spoke to one of my homies back then. He was like, not everybody can quote you a Bible verse right now in our generation.
Yeah.
They'll all have the...
but they'll quote you a star sign.
Thank you. But if you tell them about God, they'll all be like, no, me, I believe in...
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? And like, man, for now, for our generation to have someone like you in a way of like, you still go out wearing that, not even ashamed of, it's God's work. You literally putting it on you.
My dog.
You know what I mean?
That's a good question. I'm glad you asked, bro. And I was burning. Hey, guys, I was burning to tell you this. Okay, listen. I hope you're listening.
Listen.
1, 2, 3. How are you? Okay, cool. Check, bro. So, how did it help me? It created me, bro. It didn't help me. It created me. As I said, I didn't know what I wanted to do, bro. Like, growing up, just like everyone wants to be a doctor. They want to be a rapper. Guys, we have enough rappers, please. We need electricians, okay? ESCOM, see the signs, guys, please.
We need electricians.
We need electricians, please.
That's
anyway,
cool.
Yeah, man. So I didn't know what I wanted to do, but late high school, grade 11, so this thing was stressing me, bro, because now the family's like, bro, go study. I'm like, no, what am I gonna... Hey, 12 years already, isn't it enough? Now I must do more. You know what I'm saying? So they were just like, hey, man, better have a plan B, bro. Then I was just like, so wana pambili, you know what I'm saying? But then I knew, man, at the time I wasn't like, really focused on God or whatever. I was just kind of just living. I was just being a teenager, bro. But I wasn't wild. I was just like very reserved because there was a lot going on in my life. My mom was sick at the time. The family had a bunch of issues. There was just a lot going on. So I had to stay focused. I couldn't be like out every day and doing things. I'm trying to make racks. I'm stressed. I'm finishing school in 6 months. What's the chat, bro? Hey, it was a lot of pressure. And then what happened was I was playing a game, bro. This game was just a strategic game on my phone. And then one day, we're just like, so strategy games, you obviously have to talk to people, right? So now we're talking to these random strangers from Boksburg, because now it was specific to Boksburg, right? Yeah. And one of the bros there was an evangelist, and I didn't even know, right? Serious? And then he created a WhatsApp group. And so now, because this game required strategy together, so it's just like, now WhatsApp will work best for everyone you know, and then we'll say, guys, let's all jump on this game at this time. And then, yeah, so that's how it happened, bro. And then, homie posted Jay on the group. You know how these people are, they just slide things.
Yeah.
So what he did was he sends a poster for a theatrical production that was happening at the church. When I saw the logo, I'm like, I know this church, bro. I used to go there 5 years ago. And I was like, I texted him. Because now he sent the poster, so now I need to know, bro.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
what's
I
up?
live down the road, bruh.
From the church.
Yeah. A young 12 rand away, bro. But I was like, kalazaring about transport.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool, bro. That's how it started, man. And then from that day, ironically, hey, man, God is funny, man. But ironically, that
God
play,
is everything, bro.
yeah, that play, that play was called Three Blind Mice, right? So, long story short, it was basically 3 different scenarios of 3 different people. Like one was a businessman, one was a homeless child, and one was a man who had everything, right? Someone who has everything, they're living nice, life is nice, sharp, you know. The man is fighting with his wife, and then now the wife leaves, and then he goes to cheat or whatever, and then on his way he dies. And he doesn't know God, dies. It's chai,
But he had everything.
you know. And then the second one was a homeless child, and because that homie died, in the first homie died, it was a car accident. So now this car accident, this homie killed that homeless child. But now the story is being told through 3 different perspectives, right?
Makes sense.
You feel me? So essentially, the play was about, yo, bro, you're living life, it's nice. But now if you die in jail,
Where you going?
so it shows you could be a homeless kid just doing your thing, bro. And then boom, somebody here fought with his wife and drives you over. Or you get struck by a teaspoon or something. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. So that was the goal. That was what it was explaining. And then after that, bro, I walked away and I was just like, yo, bro, me, I need God, bro. By fire, by force. Naganjani, bro. I need to make sure. Otherwise, because I can be here, yes, sharp, cool, school vibes away,
Yeah,
but
everything.
that's not forever, bro. But God is, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I was just like, nah, bro. I found God then, 2017, and then I still have Him now. But the ironic thing is, God knew that I was looking for purpose, and then the minute I found purpose as a creative. Hence, I started being a photographer first, then a videographer next, then became a presenter.
And I was about to ask you, do you feel like you've fulfilled your purpose?
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet.
So my purpose is this. When I discovered it, God was like, yo, bro, your goal is to show that it's possible to achieve your dream with resilience and me by your side. And I was like, okay, cool, all right, that makes sense. And then I was like, away. Sounds nice, ne? When they tell you you're gonna be a star. It's nice, ne? Until you're in the process. Bro, I started failing. I started being hated by everyone. Bro, I was just like, dog, what's going on? And then I realized something very simple, bro. If you ask God to give you strength, He's not just gonna say, here's strength. He's gonna give you a situation where you need to be strong.
Ooh, that's true.
You feel me? So that's how it made me and shaped me into a creative. So God did help me, but He created me at the same time, because the minute life got nice, because I first pursued dancing and I went very far.
Yeah.
The minute I was like, boy, this skill
I've
is all
done
me,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
Pana. While I'm performing, dog, I dislocated my leg, and it popped back,
When
which
was
does
this?
2020 or 2019, somewhere
While you were
there.
dancing,
While I was dancing on stage.
pop your leg.
Yeah. Because now at rehearsal, like all of us were chilling, we're dancing, freestyling. And now I'd become the best in that place, right? Because I was like, bro, I'll take the risk.
Yeah, you
right?
wanted to be there.
And then it got to my head. I was just like, nah, I'm the best, vele. Nyeke bangitshele. And then when I was like, I remember I called somebody and I said, yo, check this out. Bro, that was the most painful check this out ever. So while I'm dancing, I pop my leg. I've never had any joint issues or anything. Pop my leg. Like, it was like this. It did this. That's what my leg did. And went back into place. And then once it got back into place, I just felt, yay. It's like, bro, it's hard to explain.
Yeah, but
you
I
know,
get your point.
yeah,
Get your point.
Yeah, so that happened and I got paralyzed for the rest of the day. They called the medics. They were just like, yo, it looked like you popped your leg. Then like, we don't understand how your leg got back to the way it was, right? So that was the first time I was warning, right? I was just like, hey, God, I'm sorry. It's not me. Yeah, it's not me. I'm because of you. So I won't show off. I won't show off and say I did it on my own. And that's where I learned that lesson. But then you think I'd learn it, but I didn't. Then I got invited to a camp. Regional camp, right? And then same thing, same situation. Yeah, I was dancing. It's nice. It's vibes. It's like giving concert vibes. Ne? In the midst of the people, I am there. I'm just saying, guys, I'm leading the crowd, bro. It's crazy. Bro, it happens again. This time I had to sit out for the rest of the evening, bro. And it happened the exact same way. And I was like, no, bro. What happened before this happened? And I realized, bro, I kept telling people I did it on my own.
Yeah,
but if I didn't know God, I wouldn't be here. Facts. You feel me? Facts. I'd be in ShopRite checkers asking plastic. So yeah, man, that's just to answer your question.
Yo, what's your favorite Bible verse?
Yo, bro, I have a lot, but
the one that always sticks to you, the first thing that comes to you.
Yeah, okay, cool. Colossians 3, verse 23.
What's it?
Work at whatever you do as though you're working for God himself and not for man. Right? So that one is my favorite because it translates to your work ethic. Right? So just like if you're working for your boss at Pick and Pay, you're going to be like, he's not paying me, so I'm going to just do the bare minimum. When it says 5-2, I'm out, bro. But then you'll go back and say, I want a promotion when you're not putting in the work. What do you mean, bro? But now, if you work as if God is your boss, I don't know what that feels like, but I have a pretty good idea. I mean, working for your parent or somebody important, you already know that you can't be slacking. So
when I went an extra mile for them.
Exactly, go the extra mile. Because, bro, the extra mile is where your reward is, bro. Your reward isn't here at 5 o'clock. Who knows, maybe you work until 6. You speak to that one client who offers you a life-changing deal. But you wouldn't know that because you left early. You wouldn't know that because you said, my time is chai. You wouldn't know that because you said, no, they're paying me too little. You wouldn't know that. But going the extra mile, if you can, do it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Because it'll cost you nothing. You're already there. Just to stay an extra 30 minutes, you're going home to go sleep. My brother,
that's what you are rushing for.
If your bed is warm, so is your future. It's very warm, my brother. So you know what I'm saying? So that's why that's my favorite scripture, because it reminds me of how hard I should work.
Yeah.
And that's where I look at that and be like, yo, might be the most terrible boss, but as long as I keep pushing, I'll get my reward, even if he won't give it to me, because God always gives me my reward.
God will work his way.
Amen. I'm telling you, bro. Amen. Wait until you hear what God has given me when people thought.
Genius himself.
Yes, sir. You know the story.
What?
Boy,
that touched me, man.
Yes, sir.
That touched me, man.
Yes, sir.
Are you a book person or
a book person?
Like you read?
Oh, bro, I don't like books, eh? I really don't like books. But this year, I'm learning to like them. I read at least one chapter of a book a day.
Yeah.
Just to keep my mind on something physical, you feel me? But I don't like books. Nah.
Movies or series?
Series, bro. Because a movie, dog, what if the movie ended in a way and you're just like, so what happened next? Now I must wait. Like Fast and the Furious, bro. Now I must wait. Bro, do you understand that I grew up with that movie, bro? That movie grew up with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, series at least give me all 20 episodes, finish the story, finish and clear.
You know?
Good shot.
You know, it's okay, that's how it ended. You know when I stopped watching, since you talked about Fast and the Furious, the time they went to the moon.
Boy,
I stopped it there. I don't remember after that. As soon as I see the two black guys in the moon, I'm like,
bro, the
man.
moon,
Which one is this one?
Which one is this one? Let's not make sure.
Bro, I appreciate you for being here, man. I appreciate you for being here.
Shout out, bro.
Love the energy, man. The lessons, bro. I've learned. To be honest, I've learned. I was telling Bafana, I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna say to the GN that is gonna come. I was saying to him, I'm like,
crazy.
I know I have things, but I'm not sure.
That time Bafana knows all the tea, boy. He watches the boy closely, so he's like, he'll figure it out.
And then he kept quiet. The thing was, he was just like, relax, bro, relax. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know, but it's like, relax.
Relax.
Now I see.
Relax.
Like, yo, bro.
Boy.
You know what I mean?
Just ask the right question and I'll tell you a story, bro.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for being here, bro. But before we go, I would like you to say a motivational words to anyone who's watching, whoever who's trying to do whatever they're doing. Most of the people that are watching this, I'm sure they're our age, our youth, or our group. And I'm sure they have something going on in their lives.
Yeah.
What's the word?
So cool, bro. I'll say two things, and it's both lessons that I've learned from the same person, right? Which is a robot boy, right? So he said, so I interviewed him one time and he told me this one thing. He was just like, bro, I see that like God is your pillar, right? So sometimes when things don't make sense, TGDSOY, trust God and don't sleep on yourself. You feel me? That was number one. That was the first thing. The second thing, he was like, bro, yes, it's tough. But because I said trust God, how do you know it's not going to work unless you try and fail rather than assume that you can't do it? Rather try and fail. Rather say, bro, I tried to paint a picture and that picture was painting me. You know what I'm saying? Then you know, okay, no, it's raps. But then again, also, you trust in God, bro. I couldn't dance to save my life, bro. And I didn't give up. I was like, I'll try again. I'll keep showing up. Now I'm the best. Hey, man, I don't dance if there's no invoice, please. But it depends on where, though. I still dance. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless.
But essentially, so basically what I'm saying is, bro, don't give up. How do you know it's not going to work? How do you know you're not going to go anywhere? How do you know? Where's your star sign is lying to you? God made that star that you're talking to. You feel me? So go directly to your creator, bro. Don't take, dog, you won't take bread to the mechanic and say, why is this bread expired so fast? He didn't make the bread.
He doesn't know anything.
Take it to the bakery, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take it to the, plain and simple. Go back to your source if you want more sauce. You feel me?
Nah, man. Need to have you back on the show, bro.
Yeah. Bring more, will be here.
More fire.
You
Shout
know the
out, man.
story.
Shout out, man. I appreciate you, bro. Where can the people find you?
Hey, man, you can find me anywhere if you look for me. So, yeah, man, my name, you can find me on IG, Brice_Shabangu. Or search The Creative Genius anywhere. You'll find me. And yeah, you find me, you find the rest of who I am. It's all about, if you look for me, you'll find me. Trust me.
Shout out, man. That was beautiful, bro.
Nah, shout out, bro. Thank you for having me, bro.
100%.
All love.
Love it.
All love.
Love
man.
it.
All love.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Thank God.
We out.
Cyril is curfew.